Hello! In this video we will start adding functionality for file upload. Let's go. Let's navigate to bottom folder and let's open index.js. Here we will add a new icon button to our input, here on the left. It will open modal window and from there we will upload our files. So let's create new file inside this folder. We will name it attachment btn modal.js. Let's put hello inside and let's use it here inside index.js. Right before the input element, we're gonna display attachment btn modal. Okay, now let's define our markup. So here we need to put input group dot button, because when we use input group, inside we need to put input group button in order it to work and look good. So for this input group button, we're gonna specify icon, which is going to be attachment. Now we need to handle modal state. So let's use modal state hook and let's grab is open, close and open. So when we click on this button, we're gonna open our modal window. Okay, perfect. Next to this button, let's define the actual modal window. So let's import modal, and inside modal, we're gonna specify modal header, body and footer. Okay, good. For this modal, we're gonna specify show property, which is open, and also on hide is going to be close. For header element inside, we will put modal title. Inside modal title, we're gonna display upload files. And let's remove this bug from here. For modal footer, we're gonna specify a button to upload our files. So let's put new button element. And inside we're gonna put upload, or maybe let's say send to chat. So for now, it will only have onClick property. And next to this button, we're gonna display small element. And inside it will say only files less than 5 megabytes are allowed. And let's align this small element by the right side. And also let's give it a little bit of margin top. Okay, let's save it, and for body let's specify hello for now, and let's take a look what do we have. So now we can see we have this strange markup because of this div. We don't need it, we need React fragment. Okay, one more time. Now we have button. When we click on it, we have this kind of modal, send to chat, and our only files less than 5 megabytes are allowed. Our upload element or upload component is going to be from React Suite. So let's look for uploader and let's scroll down to manually. So this is type of the component that we will take from our suite. If we open code snippet, let's copy all of that and let's use it inside our body instead of hello. Let's import uploader, and here we're gonna put auto upload equals to false. Then action is going to be just an empty string because we are going to handle it manually. For onChange event, we're gonna specify onChange handler that we will create. We will not use any reference because we will handle everything manually. Then we will be able to upload multiple files, and also list type, we're gonna specify picture text. Okay, now we need to actually create our state for uploaded files. So let's create a new state over here that we will name file list and set file list. By default, it is going to be an empty array. And this file list, we need to pass it to this uploader component. So let's pass file list as file list state. Now we need to define this onChange handler. So let's create that function over here, and this onChange event, if we hover, gives us file list, which is file type. So we basically have array of files that we have to upload. But from this array, we need to filter a few things. So first of all, we need to allow only files that are less than 5 megabytes of data, and also we want to restrict the maximum number of uploaded files, let's say to 5. So first we need to define our size in bytes to restrict it. So we need to get 5 megabytes in bytes to do that. So here at the top, let's create max file size variable, and here we're gonna put. So first we will grab 1000, which represents 1 byte. Then we're gonna multiply it by 1024 to get 1 megabyte in bytes, and then multiply it by 5 to get 5 megabytes in bytes. All right, so inside this onChange handler, let's put filtered, let's say value or variable. Then we're gonna call file array.filter. Here we will receive element, and for this element we're gonna ask if this element blob file dot size, it will give us the size of current file less than or equal to max file size. Only then it will be added to our filtered array. Also from this filtered array, we want only to grab 5 elements. So let's put slice, and from this slice, we're gonna specify only first 5 elements, like that. So right after that, we're gonna call set file list, and we will put filtered inside, like that. Okay, if we save it, now we have this equal sign at the bottom. Let's save everything. Let's navigate back to the app. Let's click on this button, and we can see that it is not full width. So let's fix this quickly. For uploader, we're gonna specify class name of width 100. Now let's save it, and let's take a look one more time. So when I click on this button, I go to upload. I can see that it is full width. I can select multiple files. Let's say I'm gonna select all of them, but only first 5 files will be selected. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can see that it actually works. Now I need to add functionality to send to chat button in order to upload all of them. I can also manage them from here. Okay, cool. So let's create a new handler, which is going to be our handler for this on click send to chat button. So let's create, let's say on upload, it is going to be an async function, and inside first we will define, let's say, the loading state. Okay, so let's create is loading and set is loading. By default it will be false, and this is loading we're gonna put for this button. So for disabled we're gonna put is loading. For on click we're gonna specify on upload. And also let's make our uploader disabled if we can do that. Okay, disabled when is loading. Okay, perfect. So for upload, we will do the next thing. Let's put try catch block in the first place. So we know that we have file list as an array of file types. It means that we will upload multiple files to our database. So in order to handle multiple promises, we will use promise.all. But first we need to get an array of promises. For that, let's create a new variable upload promises, and we're gonna map our file list array to promise in order to receive array of promises. So file list.map is going to be file. Then we need to access our storage. So let's put storage. Then we're gonna use storage object from MISC Firebase. Then we're gonna put reference, and we're gonna put it to, let's say, chat/chat ID. Okay, like this. Now we need to grab chat ID, but it is very simple. We can get it using use params hook. Use params. From here we will get chat ID, React router. Let's move it to the top. And for this storage reference, then we will specify, let's say, child. Then we're gonna put a file name, and in order to come up with the random name, we can put simply date now, and then let's say plus file.name to make it more or less randomized. Okay, then to upload we're gonna put, and we can actually use this blob file that we have from file object. It will work. Okay, so this is almost it, but for this file I want to specify cache control header in order to cache it inside our browser. For put we're gonna specify second parameter. It is going to be object of metadata. So here we will specify cache control, and we're gonna do the next. So it is going to be public, and then max age, we need to specify here max age in seconds. So let's specify 3 days in seconds. So let's put it to string interpolation, and now let's do our logic. So first we're gonna get 1 hour in seconds, which is 3600. Then we're gonna multiply it by 24 to get 1 day in seconds, and then multiply it by 3 to get 3 days in seconds. Okay, good. Right after that, actually don't forget to return from this callback function. Then we will get the next thing. Then we're gonna put a const upload snapshots. We're gonna call await promise.all upload promises. So when our files are uploaded, we will receive an array of upload snapshots. Then, as you remember, to get URL for uploaded file, to get public available URL, it is also a promise. We need to call getDownloadURL. So it is a promise. So again, we will end up with another array of promises. That's why, again, we need to map a new array of promises. That's why, let's say it is going to be shape promises. And here we're going to call upload snapshots.map. And from here, we're going to receive async snapshot, and this snapshot will give us the next. So we're going to return an object, which is going to be content type, snapshot, metadata, content type. Then we will have name, which is going to be snapshot metadata.name. It is going to be file name, uploaded file name. And then URL is going to be await. We can grab snapshot.reference.getDownloadURL like this. So this is going to be our data that we will store inside database. Now to this shape promises, we're going to create new variable, which we will name files. Then we're going to call await promise.all shape promises. And now we have our files that we need to set to our database. So for that, inside index.js, we're going to create a new function that we will manage in the next video. For now, let's just call it in advance. So from props here, we're going to receive a function after upload. And this after upload will manage uploaded files and set them to the database. So we're going to call await after upload. And for this function, we will pass our files of this structure. Then after that callback, we're going to set is loading to false, and also we're gonna close our modal window like that. And in case if we have any error, we're gonna call set is loading, and then we're gonna alert .error with error.message. All right, so this is it for this video. Unfortunately, we cannot test it yet. We can, but it will just upload files to this storage. So in the next video, we are going to continue to work on that, and we're going to create this after upload function. But as for now, let's commit our changes and finish the video. So git add everything, and then git commit created attachment button with uploader component. All right, see you in the next one.